Of all Alexander the Great's generals, Antigonus the One-Eyed stood out as one of the most ambitious and talented. Serving under Alexander since his father Philip II's campaigns, Antigonus was not only one of the most experienced and reliable generals, but also one of the key figures behind Alexander's conquests. Although little is known about his youth, he was the son of a Macedonian nobleman named Philip, and thus belonged to a prestigious family. Antigonus's origins are not described in detail in ancient sources, but he stands out for his long military career and his loyalty to Alexander the Great. Antigonus began his military career long before Alexander's rise, having served in the army of Philip II, Alexander's father. His experience in war and his prestige as a commander made him a trusted figure for both Philip and Alexander. He took part in several of Philip's campaigns, including the conquest of Greece, and, after Philip's death, went on to serve Alexander directly. During Alexander's reign, Antigonus distinguished himself as one of the leading generals of the Macedonian army. He was one of the hetairoi, companions, the inner circle of trusted commanders around Alexander, and took an active part in the campaigns that expanded the Macedonian Empire, from battles in Asia Minor to the vast campaigns in the Persian Empire and in Egypt. Antigonus was crucial in several military victories, especially due to his strategic skill and his commitment to Alexander's cause. His role was not limited to battles alone. Antigonus was also entrusted with administering newly conquered territories, such as Phrygia and Lydia, where he demonstrated notable political skills in dealing with local peoples and ensuring stability. After the death of Alexander the Great in 323 BC, the Macedonian Empire fractured, and Alexander's generals, known as the Diadochi, began to fight for control of the vast conquered lands. Antigonus, who had been one of Alexander's most trusted generals, saw the opportunity to consolidate power and secure a prominent position in the new political landscape. He quickly moved to secure control of the provinces and regions under his command and, as the most experienced and ambitious of the Diadochi, soon entered into conflict with other generals for supremacy. In 323 BC, the empire was divided among the Diadochi in the partition of Babylon, and Antigonus received control of Phrygia, an important region in Asia Minor that would become the base of his operations. Amid instability and rivalries among the generals, Antigonus was crucial to resisting the partition of the empire. Alongside other Diadochi, he fought to maintain control of the conquered lands, but soon became one of the main contenders for dominance of the Macedonian Empire. In 320 BC, the First War of the Diadochi broke out, and Antigonus found himself in conflict with other generals such as Ptolemy, who ruled Egypt, and Seleucus, who controlled Babylon. The battles between them were fierce, and Antigonus, known for his strategic ability, began to expand his territory in Asia Minor and later into the interior of Asia. Antigonus proclaimed himself king of Asia in 306 BC. By doing so, he not only challenged the other Diadochi, but also claimed for himself a position of authority that reflected the grandeur and ambition of Alexander the Great. This move by Antigonus generated a wave of resistance among the other generals, especially Seleucus, Ptolemy, Cassander, and Lysimachus. They formed an alliance to fight Antigonus, initiating the Fourth War of the Diadochi, which led to military clashes on several fronts. In 301 BC, Antigonus's forces faced a great coalition of his rivals at the Battle of Ipsus in Phrygia. Antigonus, who was already over 80, led his forces with courage, but due to the great numerical disparity and the decisive use of war elephants by Seleucus's troops, he was defeated. Antigonus was mortally wounded in the battle and died on the field, marking the end of his ambitions to rule the Macedonian Empire. With Antigonus's death, the empire fragmented even further, but his son, Demetrius I, also known as Demetrius Poliorcetes, the besieger, continued to fight to restore the Antigonid dynasty. Demetrius distinguished himself in several military campaigns, capturing important Greek cities and strengthening his family's power in the region. Although the Antigonid dynasty did not survive in the long term after Antigonus's death, its influence on the wars of succession and on the formation of the future Hellenistic kingdoms was immense. If you enjoyed learning more about this general's history, leave a like on the video and subscribe. See you in the next video.